You're welcome, our dear student, in this new episode from your program مدرسة على الهوا for our students in Prep 1. Today we're going to revise problems. As we know, my dear student, we studied two types about problems this year. First title was the dynasty. Number 2 was the energy. About dynasty, we studied that dynasty equal mass over volume. Dynasty equal mass over volume. If he asks me to find dynasty, I must first have mass in gram and volume in cubic centimeter. So density will be gram per cubic centimeter. Gram per cubic centimeter. If he asks me to find the volume, I must have mass and divided mass over density. So I will get volume. If he asks me to find mass, so I must have density, and density times volume, so I get mass. Okay. The tricks here, sometimes he doesn't give me mass directly, but he gives me the mass of empty beaker, then the mass of beaker contains the liquid, and so I can deduce the mass of liquid, then I divide mass of liquid that I deduced, divided volume of the liquid that he gave me, so I get density easily. Some tricks, he gave me volume, and he asks me, he give me volume, he give me density, and asks me about mass. The third one, he may give me the mass of a piece of iron, and doesn't give me volume of the iron, but he gives me the volume of water inside the graduate cylinder, and the volume of water and the piece of iron to deduce the mass of iron. Then I easily divide mass over volume and I get density. Number 2, energy. And I must remember that I have two forms of energy that I studied this year. They are related to problems. First one, kinetic energy. And kinetic energy equal half mass speed square or velocity square. Number 2, potential energy that equal weight times height, and this weight equal mass times gravity acceleration that equal 10. And I mustn't forget that mechanical energy equal kinetic energy plus potential energy. It's very important revision. This is the map of our laws, our physical equations this year for Prep 1. Number 1, density equal mass over volume, volume equal mass over density, mass equal density by volume. Number 2, kinetic energy equal half mass velocity square, potential energy equal weight times height. Okay, but here mass must be in kilogram. In the problems related to kinetic energy, mass must be in kilogram, and velocity must be in meter per second, weight must be in Newton, height must be in meter. It's very important. Now let's go to the first problem. First one, an object whose mass is 2 kilograms is moving at a speed, so I must first write the givens. First thing, I have to write the givens. First one, mass equal 2 kilograms. It's in kilogram, so it's okay, no problem even now. And the speed equal 5 meter per second. He gave me mass and velocity or speed. So he needs me now to get kinetic energy. So what's kinetic energy? Kinetic energy equal half mass velocity square or speed square. So kinetic energy equal half, what's mass? 2, speed 5, but 5 square. So it will be 5 square, it equals 25 watt joule, because energy is measured in joule unit. Number 2, a piece of iron whose mass is 78 gram. So I have first to write the mass equal 78 gram. Okay? But here, master, it's in gram, not in kilogram. Yes, it's okay, because this problem is related to the density. A piece of iron. He doesn't talk about someone or a body that moves. Okay? Is placed in a measuring cylinder containing 40 centimeter of water. So V1 means volume of water equal 40 centimeter cubic. So water rises up to 50 cubic centimeter. V2 volume of water, and iron, this volume of water after putting iron. So it is equal volume of water and iron equal 50 cubic centimeter. He asks me to calculate the density of iron. Again on the monitor, please. A piece of iron whose mass is 78 gram is placed in a measuring cylinder containing 40 cubic centimeter of water. So water rises up to 50 cubic centimeter. Calculate density. So density equal what? Density from our magic triangle, mass, density, volume. Density equal mass over volume. So density equal mass over volume. Mass equal 78 gram. In gram it's okay. It's not in kilogram. It's okay. Divided volume. But what is the volume? Volume of iron. This is mass of iron, and I must get volume of iron. But he didn't give me the volume of iron. He just gave me volume of water, then volume of water after putting iron. So here I easily can get the volume of iron. How? By subtracting V2, volume of iron, equal V2, this volume of water, plus iron, minus V1, volume of water. So they cancel each other. I can get here iron. Volume of iron equal 50 minus 40, it will be 10 cubic centimeter. Then the answer will be mass 78 divided 10. So 78 divided 10, it will be 7.8 gram per cubic centimeter. Gram per cubic centimeter. Another one. If a ball thrown up to reach 10 meters and its weight is 5 Newton, calculate, number 1, the potential, calculate potential energy at, number A, the highest point, maximum point. B, the ground. But here, I must tell you something. Suppose that there is a ball here on data, is thrown up. This is the maximum height. At maximum height, mechanical energy equal what? Potential energy. Potential energy is the highest, is the maximum value at the maximum height. And here, notice that the object that is thrown up, it stops here. It's V equals 0, speed equals 0. If speed equals 0, that means kinetic energy equal half mass velocity squared, half mass times 0, it will be 0. Kinetic energy at highest point at maximum height equals 0. And the potential equal mechanical energy. Why? Because mechanical energy equal kinetic energy that equals 0 plus potential energy. So mechanical equal potential at maximum height. And on reaching the ground, height equals 0. So potential energy that equal weight times height equal weight times 0. So potential energy on reaching the ground equals 0. So mechanical energy equal what? Kinetic energy plus potential energy. On reaching the ground, potential energy equals 0. So mechanical equal kinetic. Mechanical energy equal kinetic on reaching the ground. Mechanical energy equal potential at the maximum height. Mechanical energy at any point equal the mechanical energy at any point. If mechanical energy here 300 joule, here 300 joule, 300 joule, and here equal kinetic energy plus potential, kinetic energy plus potential. Kinetic energy increases. If kinetic energy increases, potential decrease, and vice versa. So now, again, if a ball thrown upwards to reach 10 meter, height equal 10 meter. Height in meter, it's okay, no problem. And its weight is 5 Newton. It's okay, weight is in Newton unit. Calculate the potential energy. Potential energy equal height by weight or weight by height equal weight 5 times height 10. So it will be what? 50 Newton. But first he asks me to get or calculate the potential energy at highest point. Highest point, that means when it reaches 10 meter height. So at highest point, potential energy equal 50 Newton. But now he asks me about the ground, the potential energy at ground. Potential energy at ground equal potential energy at ground equal what? Yes, equal 0, because height equals 0. So potential energy equal W by H. H equals 0 times weight. So it will be big 0. Another question. If density of alcohol is 0.8 gram per cubic centimeter, find the volume if its mass is 88 gram. Mass equal 88 gram. Okay. Volume equal volume. He needs volume. Question mark. And density equal 0.8 gram per cubic centimeter. Now he asks us to find volume. This is our triangle again. Mass, density, volume. He needs volume, so volume equal mass over density equal. What's mass? Mass is 88 divided 0.8. So now we need, I think, calculator. So it will be 880 divided 8, it will be 110 cubic centimeter. 110 cubic centimeter. Number 5. Find the potential energy of an object. Its mass is 7 kilogram. Its mass is 7 kilogram. When it is found at height of 10 meter, height of 10 meter from the ground. Now he asks about what? Potential energy equal question mark. Mass equal 7 kilogram. In kilogram, yes, it's okay because this question related to energy, not related to density. When it is found at height, h equal 10 meter. And he gave me a piece of information that G is gravity acceleration, equal 10 meter per second square. 10 meter per second square. So, I know, my dear student, that potential energy equal what? Height times weight. Yes, it's okay. Height equal 10. In meter, yes, it's okay. Weight equal what? He didn't give me weight. But he gave me what? Mass. Can I get weight from mass? Yes. Weight equal mass times gravity acceleration. Mass times gravity acceleration is 10. So it will be 7 times 10. It will be 70 what? 70 Newton. So potential energy equal height 10 times weight 70. So it will be 700 what? 700 joule. Another problem. Density of an object. He needs density of an object if mass equal 500 gram and volume equal 200 cubic centimeter. So he needs density equal question mark if mass equal 500 gram and the volume equal 200 cubic centimeter. So density equal what? Mass over volume. It will be 500 divided 200, so it will be 2.5 what? Gram per cubic centimeter. Another one, number 6. When a piece of iron of mass 78 gram is put in a graduated cylinder containing 100 cubic centimeter of water, the reading of the cylinder becomes 110 cubic centimeter. Calculate the density of iron. So, notice my dear student, first he gave me what? Mass of iron. Mass of iron equal 78 gram. And he gave me the volume of water, V1, volume of water only, is 100 cubic centimeter. After putting the iron, volume increased to be 110 cubic centimeter. He asks me to find density. So, density of iron equal mass over volume. Mass is 78. Volume here equal V2 minus V1. So it will be 78 divided 100. 10 minus 100 equal 10. So it will be 7.8 gram per cubic centimeter. The last one. Find weight of an object of potential energy is 88 joule when found at height of 11 meter. He needs to get potential energy. Potential energy equal what? Equal height times weight, or weight times height. Now he asks me to find weight. He gave me potential energy that equal height times weight equal 88 joule. He gave me also height equal 11 meter. So weight equal what? Equal potential energy divided height. It will be 88 divided 11. So it will be 8 Newton. Now, my dear student, by this problem, we reached the end of our episode today. I hope to be help for you, but keep in touch on our official page, صفحة الجروب الرسمي لمدرسة على الهواء, and see you next week.